All right. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, Tasha's excited. So are we. All right, so thanks for playing along with our fun games for the buffet. We thought that would just raise the energy a little bit. So hopefully you're enjoying yourself so far. It's good to see you all in person, and for those of you that are able to join us on Zoom, yes, thanks for the reminder. Oh, I have to be over here so some people can see me right here. There you go. Okay. So we've got some noisemakers in the middle of your table. So when the agent awards start happening, we want you, or you can use them whenever you want. There you go. I like it. I like it. All right, so just real quick before I pass off the mic to the leadership team to get things started, I just wanted to show my sincere gratitude to all of you for all of your hard work in 2020 and even the years prior. When we relaunched the Market Center in 2012, we were physically located in Lakeville, and Taylor and I worked out of a little back conference room for a few weeks until the previous leadership team made their way onto their next opportunities. And I sometimes have to pinch myself with how far we've come, and I know that this is just still the beginning. I just want to remind you all, our vision of the Market Center is to be over 350 agents strong, and we can clap for that, that's a big deal. And we intend to grow our profit share from $276,000 to over $1 million every year. So, yeah. That's free money to you, and that's one thing that we're going to ask your help this year with, is introducing us to the co-op agents that you love. There's a few that I think we all maybe want to just keep them where they're at, and yet there's amazing agents out there that do need our help. And so we're going to be more diligent about asking you guys who you have relationships with, because we want to grow. And we know that that will have just a positive impact on your families. The more agents we have, the more staff, the more resources, the more everything you get. So thank you for being a part of our Market Center. I'm just grateful for all of you, and I'm going to turn it over to Melissa for the highlights 2020. We certainly appreciate you and everything that you do as our operating principal. And so let's give Olivia a big round of applause. Well, we got a vision, and now we're going to take a quick look back. So I'm just going to share some highlights with you of 2020 and some of the accomplishments of the team that works to serve you guys. Every day we wake up, and our sole purpose is, how can we help the agents' lives be better, their dreams be fulfilled, their businesses grow so that they can achieve more. That's our sole purpose. And so we just appreciate the opportunity to serve you guys. And here are a few things that happened in 2020. Well, first of all, a little thing called COVID. And it caused us all to pivot. We pivoted our lives. You guys pivoted your businesses. I just have to tell you how in awe I am of how you stepped up to serve clients. It was an uncertain time for everybody, and you guys really stepped up and took care of people. In terms of the COVID response from the leadership team, we just knew that we needed to show up for you guys. And so, we maintained agent support, 100%. We started doing calls with the team every day, 3 times a day. The ALC all hopped on a call every single morning just to make sure that, we weren't hearing anything, or just to share what we were seeing and hearing in the world and in the market. We did trainings on Zoom. I don't know who in 2020 Zoomed for the first time. I did. Yeah, a lot of us, right? And so we did some really cool big classes. Wendy Cabazon, Linda McKissick, Leslie and Andy Peters, Jordan Freed, Brittany Brands, Melanie, Mary Beth Olive. We had lots of really great training. We didn't let the training stop just because we had to be virtual. And we created a couple of shareables for you guys. So that's something that, a lot of the things that we learned in 2020, we're going to keep doing. So we're creating marketing pieces that you guys can use. So a COVID response pack. You guys had the opportunity to share that with the people that you serve. And so, parent survival guide, diversity and inclusion guide, 75 ways to sell your house. We just kept creating those things. You might remember that we hosted 2 virtual client events. So when we couldn't do pictures with the Easter Bunny last year, we said, well, what can we do? So we did a virtual magic show. And then we did music bingo. And then you know, we had to have some fun, right? So then we did things like happy hour. I don't know if any of you, I think there were some pictures of the scavenger hunt. That was a lot of fun. Social clubs launched. You know what? We did Mega Camp virtually for the first time, and that was awesome. And we decided to bring Austin to Minnesota, and we brought a food truck into the parking lot and had a great time. Again, you guys just rolled with it, and it was awesome. We also launched Wealth Building Wednesdays at the start of the year, and then COVID kind of made some changes to that, and then now it's back. Another thing that I'm really proud of is that we launched Red Bench, so Conversations That Matter. There was a lot of issues, especially in the Minneapolis area, around the issues of equity and diversity, and you know, we just decided to start having conversations about that. So I thank everybody who's ever shown up for a Red Bench, and I encourage everybody to continue to show up for that conversation, and invite you if you've never been. We'd love to have you. In terms of the team, we've got a slide that we're going to walk through to talk to you about the team. But the last thing I want to talk about is growth. We started 2020 with 142 agents. We ended the year with 170. Awesome! Yay! What's so exciting about that is that those people who came in and joined us, a lot of them are in this room, and we all know that rising tides raise all ships. And so when awesome agents come on board and realize that KW is an awesome place to build their business, we all get better because of that, because we're all helping each other. And I just love that so much. I also want to recognize that we partnered with our first independent brokerage, which was Red Wing Homes for Sale in Red Wing. So we love having you guys as part of Keller Williams Preferred Realty, and we're so grateful to have you. And then we have another mega agent office. The Great Up Group joined us in Spring Park. So Joe Morimoto is here. And one final thing that I'm really excited about is that 5 top agents who joined us within the last 2 years have now launched teams of their own. And they are growing their businesses, growing teams, changing more lives by you know, the number of consumers that you guys can help, but then also changing more lives in giving opportunities to more people. And we just get super fired up about that. So those are some of the highlights from 2020. 2021 is already off to a great start, but thanks so much for all you guys do.
All right, I'm going to talk about numbers really quick. Just all the amazing things that you guys did, and you know, these are the numbers that went into these awards. So I'll share these quick, and then we'll get into the fun part. So up here,
this is fun.
Yeah. So this is 2019 versus 2020. We look at what the MLS did, so 13 county metro for the year, and then what you guys did. So in all these production metrics, closed units, the board was up 7.7. You guys were up 37.7. Right? For volume, the board was up 16%. You guys were up over 41%. It might not seem like this last one went up, but it was actually up 0.1% for listings taken. You guys were up 24.8%. Yeah. The volume of those listings was up 6.8%. You guys were up 22.8%. Listings sold up 7.7. You guys were 29.4. The volume on those listings 16.1. You guys were up 28.5. Contracts written, so this is like pending, either on a listing or a sale. You guys are up. The board was up 9.7, but you guys were up 38.6 last year. The volume on that was up 17%. You guys were up 43.9%. And they don't have a metric for closed GCI. This is the money that you guys made. You guys made 42% more money last year compared to 2019. All right, so we're gonna get into the recognition part first. So just recognize a couple groups of people, and then we'll get into the actual award part. So these were our members of the ALC for 2020. When I show your names, you just want to stand up, and then we'll applaud everybody at the end here. So just recognizing all our leaders that helped us in the prior year. So Carly Duckworth, John Hoffmeister, Sarah Anderson, Jessica Nearing, Michelle Markison, and Tom Wright. Thank you guys for all you did. All right, and then quickly, I want to go through all of the agents that joined us last year. So if I say your name, same thing, just stand up, and then we'll applaud everybody at the end so we can get through this quickly since we've added so many awesome people. All right, here we go. Sammy Massey, James Maloney, Heather Drum, Amy Reescraft, Ronnie McGucky, Rick Thrum, Tammy Gisvold, Aubrey Leisure, Corey Pavin, Maria Moreno, Terry Basting, Don Ramirez, Mike Opp, Chris Cabrera, Blair Berg, Alex Bruns, Autumn Landon, Sue Ferendorf, John Rowan, Isaac Rowan, Neil Topliff, Angelina Kingstrom, Chad Boardwell, Candace Brooks, Shannon Hutchins, Sarah Roskins, Susan Morimoto, Joe Morimoto, Carissa Sutton, Danny Adams, Tara Karsten, Kim Trippanoff, Jennifer Hing, Stephen Erickson, Cassandra Chavez, Haley Mahoney, Renee Knudsen, Vicki Dice, Lisa Williams, Lori Andros, Tasha Wells, Amber Avery, Trisha Wallace, Kelly Moynihan, Laura Tolzman, Todd Liebeck, Melissa Johnson, and Allie Chapman. And then just a couple leadership members that are new to the team this year. So Melissa Johnson, our broker, she's on vacation right now, so she's not here with us today. Sandy Massey, our director of technology, Kim Trippanoff, our director of operations. So she put this whole thing out for you guys. So Andrew, who everybody knows at the front desk. So, all right, now let's get into the awards part. Do you want to do a little bit of music for me again? All right. So how this is going to work? Yeah. Little John, if possible. All right. So how this is will work is we'll call your name. Come on up. Kim will hand you your award. And then if you could put your mask on when you come up. And then if you want to get a picture, Olivia and Melissa will be up here, 6 feet apart at the back. And then there's an X on the front if you want to get a picture without a mask, and you can take it off. Or if you want to go on with one, we can figure it out. We're figuring this out together, guys.
You just do you.
All right, so the first category we're going to go over is top profit sharers for the year. So these are the top 5. Okay. So at number 5, Olivia Manson. Oh, yeah! Yes, you do call him.
Yes.
That's easy when he's your sponsor. Right?
I know. I don't think I won last year. I think you did.
All right, number 4, Jamie Tuwall. Number 3, Carmen Rawl.
Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Number 2, David Christensen, 22,237. And number 1 was Steve Raw, 22,000.
Yeah, right. Good job. Good job.
Now we're going to go into top KW Cares donors for last year. So number 5, Jeannie Tudor, $622. Or Larry, Barry Gary. Michelle and Gary Holman, $630. Number 3, Zach and Carly Duckworth.
Thank you.
Number 2, Jana Riley. I think a good portion of this came from the dog donation. These numbers were a little higher than last year for some reason.
That will not be an annual tradition. I second that. Veto.
Next year, we're raising up with this fire.
If my husband agrees, the answer would be yes, but since I know he doesn't like dogs either, I guess you guys are out of luck. No office dog either. Moving right along.
All right, never mind. Number one, top KW Cares donor last year, Jason and Brooke Camp. Thanks, Jason.
Yep, you get to.
All right, now we're going to do the AHA donation. So this is the Agents Helping Agents. This is just a special fund that we have in-house just to take care of our own agents. So number 5 is Rose Lily, $225. Kristen Nelson, $150. Number 3, Jamie Tudor, $1,153. Number 2, Jana Riley, $1,250. And number 1, Jason and Brooke Kirkman, $1,780. I know. No, it is just from me. I would know. All right, so how this next part works for anybody that hasn't been a part of this before is KW, Keller Williams International has categories. They do it by volume. It's grouped into different production groups ranging from bronze to quadruple platinum based on the production. If you joined us from another company over the year, we just check the MLS and get the volume from that and add it. So everything that you've done over the year counts towards this. And then we recognize agents as individuals, and then we do the teams and the groups. So we're going to dive right into the individuals first. So top Rookie of the Year finalists. So in order to qualify for this, Keller Williams has to be your first brokerage, and you have to have completed your first full year in 2020 as a real estate agent. So these were our finalists for this year. Number 5, Kim Lindgren. Come on up, Kim. Well, Kim's coming up. Number 4 was Andrea Evenwell. Number 3, Megan Oren. Recently capped Megan Oren, by the way.
Watch out this year, full time and capper.
Number 2 was Mark Sheehan. All right, and then the number 1 person. So they do this on a regional level for awards too. And our region includes Wisconsin, Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, over 30 offices. And there's probably about 1,000 people that qualify for this award based off new agents that join the company every year. And this person was actually number 2 in the entire region. So, a big round of applause for our Rookie of the Year, Dwayne Watt. So we also just created our own award. This isn't a Keller Williams thing, because we also have awesome agents that haven't had their first full year yet. So this is any agent that doesn't quite qualify for Rookie of the Year, but still had an amazing, first under 12 months. So this year's rising star was Ronnie Wigaki. You gotta listen to Keller right now. That's maybe why he's a rising star. All right, we're gonna hop into the individual awards now. So this is a $1 million club. So those individuals that close between 1 and 1.9 million. So I'll go through them and then just the same thing. Come on up and that's a sweet sax. All right. Well, Ronnie Wigaki, Paula Wailagi, Rachel Megger, Lisa Reichen, Kate Kuiper, Steve Rull. Come on up, Steve. Yeah, we're all being our broker and keeping everybody out of trouble. Thank you, Steve. Laura Pitson, Lisa Holmquist, David Christensen, Melanie McCollum, Dave Stark. Come on up, Dave. Come on, Dave. Joel Starks, Rachel Lynn, Bethany Fisher, Jessica Rothstein, Brian Susi, Chris Savini, and John Fortner in our commercial division. So let's give these people a round of applause. All right, well, let's move on to bronze. So 2 to 3.9 million. We have Kim Cash, Gretchen Dirks, Deb Edlin, Jessica Neary, Megan Orn, Rose Lilly, Selena Hager, who's on Zoom right now. Jeff, Selena, let's give her a round of applause. Anna Thompson. Heather Brown. Chris Oakey, who I also believe is on Zoom right now. Kristen Ruzek.
Yeah, girl.
Candace Rose. Shannon Wilson. And Rick Brown in the commercial division. All right, moving on to silver. So this is 4 million to 5.9. Lisa Brainerd. Tina Weirkey.
Back in time.
And Amanda Mendoza. All right, goal 6 to 7.9 million. Shane Korn.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
Michelle Markison. On Zoom, I think. They're way more. Lisa Nelson. Aubrey Leisure, who is on Zoom as well. Chase Lenz. Amber Seaver, who is on Zoom. Maria Moreno. Hey, Mamas. Kelly Arvidsson.
Woo, Kelly. Yeah.
Tony Gator. All right, then we had a double goal this year, 8 million to 9.9 million, and that was Carol Lambert. So, now we're going to count all those people down on the top 10. So, at number 10, Michelle Markison. Number 9 was Kim Hamas. We got a special trophy for you. Yes, you have to come back up to this one. Sorry.
How we're working off those cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. Number 8 was Amber Seaver. So I know she's on Zoom right now. Number 7, Krista Nelson. Number 6, Chase Lenz. Number 5, Renee Moore.
I didn't get too close this time.
Number 4, Kelly Arvidsson. At number 3, we had Aubrey Leisure. Number 2 is Tony Cater. And number 1, Carol Lambert. All right, so let's do teams and groups. So same thing. First one's our $1 Million Club. It's 1 to 1.9. Maloney and Massey. Someone else can take it.
Get in there. Here. Oh, hey, you need me in here. Okay. There you go.
Selfie. All right, now we're going to move on to bronze, 2 to 3.9 million. This year we have True Brooklyn. Another celebrating with their VIP package at home. In the Forward Journey Home group, that's Dean and Shannon Fell. And the Grey Duck group. Yeah, she's a Mary Moda on her team. We got a bunch of certificates for you to bring back to the team.
By the time you get up here, it's
I know, right?
All right, double goal. 8 to 9.9 million. Team counters. Great job by Craig and Ben on success this year. And then Team Wells. All right, moving on to triple goal. This is 10 to 13.3 million. Ringley group, that's Scotty and Kurt Ringley. For them. And Team Holmes with Heart. Stacey's watching at home. Sarah's at home too, yeah.
Sarah, woo! Sarah and Sarah. I'll Photoshop Sarah. There we go. There you go.
All right, now we're going to move on to quadruple goal. This is 13.4 to 16.6 million.
Good.
Hoffmeister Homes team, Allison and John Hoffmeister. Congratulations, guys. All right. Now we're on the platinum. This is 60.7 to 3.3. Traditionally, we've had one or two teams, and this year I think we had something like 9 or something qualified for this. So awesome job, guys. First one, Team Lucky Dog. Corey Cole. Kelly.
Get a picture on that one.
Redwood Homes for Sale. John, Isaac, Abigail, Neil, come on up, guys. Our region also, another regional story, our region does volume and units as well. And Redwood Homes for Sale is the #2 team in units for the entire region. So great job, guys. All right, our next platinum team was Jamie's home team. CMS Home Group. Congratulations, guys. All right, our next platinum team, Michelle Hogan Group. Come on, Michelle. Gary, Tom, Melissa, Sheila, Susie, everybody. Congratulations, guys.
All right, someone needs to go on this side a little bit.
All right, and we have
push it in a little bit. Gary, I can't see your head. I think Michelle, your head.
all right, and then we got one more platinum team to celebrate, and that was the Deanna Riley home team out of Marshall. Come on up, guys. Jim, and Kaylee. Congrats, guys. All right, and then our last production group, we had a team hit the millionaire club with color rolling. So that's 84 to 166 million. And that was the Herfield Home Group.
Josh in the back. Josh. Thank you. You already shared that. I do share it.
Or the garage.
His name's Josh. 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 Quickly. really enthusiastic.
All right. So now we're going to do the top 10. If you don't want a picture with this one, you don't have to, but at least look them up for your trophy. So at number 10. Number 10 was Team Homes with Heart. That'll look great in your office.
Yes, you get a trophy, Sarah.
All right, number 9 was the Ringwood Group. Number 8, Hoffmeister Homes team. Come on up, guys.
We'll just do a playlist. Yeah, the playlist next year. We got a playlist. Okay, we'll do a picture. No, come on.
All right, and our number 17 was Jan Riley Home Team. Good job, guys. Number 16, Michelle Hogan Group. Tom's got it. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
We're good. Good job.
Photo ops later.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yes.
Also, there is a fun photo backdrop in the back at the end here if you guys want to take pictures. All right, number 5, CMS Home Group.
All right. Yes.
Good job, Chad and Tammy.
Woo-hoo. Right. Yay. Okay, Tom, here you go. We'll mix it up a little bit. Yeah. We know, Chad. We know.
All right, number 4, top team and group. Janie's Home Team. And number 3, RedWingHomesForSale.com.
Thank you.
Congrats, guys.
Do another picture.
It's up to you guys. Hey, Neil, nice to meet you.
Another one? All right, let's do it. Come on, you're the guy, John. I say, you're the guy. You're the guy.
All right, and number 2 of the series, Team Lucky Dog. Good job, Jack and Carly in their team. All right, and then number 1 this year, Hurricane Home Group. Great job, guys.
I got your wings. That's pretty good.
Okay, awesome. Well, that concludes the awards themselves. I would be remiss if I didn't say anything about the leadership team. I was waiting for Melissa to finish all of her highlights, but I absolutely have to recognize every single one of them. They worked their tails off last year. There were a lot of tears, a lot of frustrations. our worlds were changing on a daily basis, and they work their butts off to serve you. And I hope that you notice that. I trust you notice that. And we're super excited about all the additions added to the leadership team this year too. So let's give it up for the leadership team too. Okay,
If we make you get your photo, we'll take.
I'm gonna sit this down.
Okay. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, cheese! Great picture. Yeah.
All right, well, what an amazing year in so many different ways 2020 was, and I can assure you that 2021, based on what you guys have already been doing, is gonna just blow everybody's socks off in a really positive way. So I'm just so proud to be in business with each and every one of you. You guys take such great care of your clients. We celebrate a number 1623. That's how many houses were sold last year. And the reality of that is that 1,623 lives you guys touched, lives you changed through the joy of home ownership, the challenges that you face through those transactions sometimes. And we know on our end how hard it is to get to the closing table sometimes. And you guys make that look effortless, and you do it with love and you do it with joy. And it's an honor to serve you. So thank you again for an awesome day and for an awesome year. We're looking forward to what's ahead. Just as a reminder, there's a photo booth in the back. So with some little props, take some pictures. You can come up here for another photo op. If there's more food, eat that up, drink up the champagne, coffee bars in the back, and have a great day, guys. Woo!